What's up, everybody? Today I have another Crackme to show you guys. It's pretty easy. I'm sure it's easier than the last one I showed you. So let's just get into it. Let's just check out the binary first. What's you say? So we just open command prompt in this directory, and we can see that when we run it, it asks us to enter a password. We can just do whatever. Just do test, not correct, unfortunate, maybe next time. So let's get into reversing this. The first thing I like to do here is open up the text easy and just check out what architecture it is and if it's packed, and then we can always make sure that it's C++. This is all done through signatures, so there's a chance it could be incorrect. But from here, looks like a pretty typical binary, compiled in C++, Microsoft linker, and it's a 32-bit binary, so perfect. Let's open up IDA and check it out. Okay, so we made it into IDA somehow. And you can see right away that we're in the main function, and we can see some strings that look pretty important. Normally what I would do is I'd do Shift F12 and check out the strings, but that's not even necessary in this scenario. So we can just press F5, disassemble everything. And we can see right away that it says enter password, no password, this looks pretty good. I've already labeled this because I've already been in here. So scanf is searching for a string value, which is stored in input. And then right here we can see that v3 is just the first character of input. Here's some integer, it's 0. And v5 is the same as input. It's the address of our array. And here we can see that we have a do while loop. This is basically just checking to make sure our string exists, and if it doesn't, it'll just jump right here to the not correct string. But to make sure our password's correct, this do while loop is called, and then v4 is compared with 504. And this isn't some character value or anything, so we know that this is likely just another decimal value. And that actually helps a lot. So this v4 value is added on, like this integer value just set up, and it must be equal 504. So we just have to figure out what's done to v4, and this all makes sense. So in this do while loop, v5, which is our input, remember, so we can just name this input 1, pretty much, so since it's pretty much the same thing, and it's adding 1 on, so it's going to it's adding 1, so it goes to the next character in the string. So technically this could be put right before or right after this, which would probably make more sense, but it doesn't really matter. v4 is our integer value, and it's added, and v3 is added onto that. So v3, like I said right before, is our first character, or we just name this character. And so basically our character, the value of our character, like the literal value, like the decimal value of that, is added on to this integer value. And then we go to the next, our character value is updated to be the next one in the string. And this is looped until we're at the end of the string. And once we're at the end of the string, we just compare this number, this used to be v4, with 504, and assuming that's the case, we get password is correct. So knowing that, I actually have this ASCII table here, and we pretty much just need to make a string where all of the decimal values of the characters add up to be 504. And for my small brain, the easiest way to do that would be to have 4 100s and 1 104. So that evaluates to 4 Ds and 1 H. And let's just test that to see if that works. And we do 4 Ds and 1 H. And password is correct. Sweet. And actually, you know what? We can do other things too. Let's try a different one. We can try maybe 3 Ds, 1 C, and 1 I. Oh. Don't mind that. And 3 Ds, 1 C, and 1 I. Password's correct. Sweet, sweet. Perfect. It's like magic or something, In all seriousness, that pretty much wraps everything up. I could probably make a keygen for this, which, as fun as that sounds, I'm not gonna do. I think in the future I plan on doing more of these, so you can stay tuned for that. But until then, See you guys later.